Throwback Gang, I'd love to welcome all of you back to a brand new episode of Elden Ring. The link to the previous episode is at the top right hand of your screen, where we defeated the fire giant, and we also got our trusty weapon right over here, the rivers of blood. Now, in today's episode, we shall be headed towards the consecrated snowfields. At the end of the previous episode, once we had defeated the fire giant, we had the option of setting the tree on fire, but we don't want to do that as yet because there are still there are still other aspects of this world state to complete, which we haven't yet done, and that's what you're going to be doing in the subsequent episodes, before we burn the tree finally. So yeah, if you're wondering why we're not just going in to burn the tree straight ahead, that's why. Anyway, welcome to... Oh no, I took the wrong one. God damn it. Yeah, I used the wrong medallion. I used the normal medallion, which took me to the mountain tops of the giants. That's the rolled medallion that was given to us by... What's her name? It's the maiden that we have all the time, Melena. Yes, it was the rolled medallion that was given to us by Melena, but I'm not supposed to use that. I'm supposed to use the secret medallion, which we got one half from the Albanuric and the village of the Albanurics, and the other one we got at Castle Sol after beating, Commander Nile. Anyway, now this is the secret medallion that we were supposed to be using from the beginning, and this one is supposed to take us to the consecrated snowfields, which again is also supposed to take us way up in the... basically speaking, going through the consecrated snowfields is supposed to lead us all the way to Miquella's Haligtree, which is essentially the whole point of getting the secret medallion. It guards the Albanurics and anyone who feels oppressed by the current regime of the Golden Order, that they can go and find a solace, a safe haven at the Haligtree instead. Anyway, we don't need a safe haven because we are awesome, as depicted by the 50 plus episodes so far, which is just insane. Anyway, here we are. We are not yet at the consecrated snowfields though, because this right here is a catacomb, and it's literally the secret path to the Haligtree. No, that's not the secret, the hidden path to the Haligtree. So yeah, this is where we are currently. We are going to enter this catacomb. It's basically like a connecting catacomb. It's like, I like to think of it as a test, like you have to pass before you are granted access to the Haligtree, basically speaking. Wait, we missed. Yeah, so that's how I like to think about these specific catacombs. Anyway, there are some beastmen over here, so we're just gonna be taking them down ASAP, all of them. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But yeah, we literally have to go through the Haligtree in order to... We literally have to go through the Haligtree in order to we literally have to go through this area, not the Haligtree. Okay. We got killed by the giant octopus, which is not ideal. It's absolutely not ideal that we got killed by the giant octopus, but it's fine. We're not going to be starting anywhere other than this place that we are in currently, so yeah, should be fun. The hidden path to the Haligtree should be fun. I should also note that things in these regions, not the not the legacy dungeons, like these regions, these upper world state regions are so over leveled, it's insane. Take for instance that octopus. An octopus should not be able to be destroying you that horrifically. It's just insane how extremely over leveled things are in this region, as you can see. But I'm not one to complain in essence, so dude. Yeah, as I said, I'm not one to complain. We're just going to deal with them as they come. So essentially what I'm doing is we're just going to be clearing our own path once more. And we're gonna run in here, pick up our runes. We're gonna give ourselves a buff using Contagious Fury. Again, gonna take these guys out. Yikes. Okay, let's just try and rot breath it if we can. Alright, it's in Scarlet Rot. We've achieved the Scarlet Rot status effect on it, so I believe we're gonna be just fine at this point. Like, if you look at the continuous damage that the Scarlet Rot does to this octopus as an example, that's literally over 5,000 worth of damage done on one single enemy. It's now in the 6,000s, and we are not even close to getting halfway. Although I will say that when an octopus gets, these gigantic octopi get 2 damage, they literally eat off one of the tentacles to replenish their health. So I'm guessing that could be one of the things that's taking place, but at the same time it's insane. Okay, the Scarlet Rot status effect has worn out. I don't know, man. I really want to kill it just because it killed me before. It's literally the only reason I have to try and kill it. Really? This thing literally beat me. Sometimes I just can't deal with these things. Wow. And just like that, we are literally out of the blue flasks, and I'm not so sure that I have any. Yeah, I do not have any starlight shards, so yeah, this is not gonna be easy. And yeah, as you can see, the octopus literally decided to heal itself again. I've never seen something so problematic for me to deal with before. It's insane. It's insane how problematic it was for me to deal with that octopus. Anyway, I'm not going to keep waffling on about how problematic it was for me to deal with that stupid octopus. We're just gonna proceed on forward like nothing ever happened. Right now we're out of FP, which is not ideal, but we'll make it work. It's not going to be too problematic. We'll just have to find another. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I have to deal with another octopus. Good lord. I wasted like all my time dealing with one. Now I have to deal with another. It's insane. Anyway, let's see what we can do, shall we? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, it's rot bleaten. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Okay, there are some beastmen over here. So we just need to attract one of them or both of them. Oh no. Okay. This episode has already become very problematic to begin with. And let's just switch over to our golden halberd. It does more physical damage. At this point I don't think trying to get bleed on this guy is going to be worth it. Really? Oh no, there's still another beastman over there. Okay, here he comes. This is why we need the halberd. I like the halberd. Really? Not. I think there should be a set of grace right here. Iframes. Really? Alright, so I'm going to do something, opposed to my better judgment, and we are going to rest at the site of grace because we actually need to. Now, I'm gonna switch back to my Rivers of Blood katana, and now this time around, since we have destroyed the, what's it called? We have, at least now that we have a site of grace is what I'm trying to say, we can try and do this again. The reason why I'm not leaving, because getting that site of grace and literally walking out means we can leave this catacomb and haha. Yeah, basically speaking, it means we can leave these catacombs and enter the consecrated snowfields. We have the option to do that right now. But there, as with every other catacomb in existence, there is what's it called? There is a boss inside these catacombs as well. So that's what we want to do. Wait. These things can also grab. Man, I am having a horrible time dealing with these things. It's insane. No, stop it, there we go, and then we get the riposte. Stop it. Stop it. Oh no. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, the beastmen are interfering, so we're gonna have to put our charge against the octopus on hold. Oh no. Okay. I see you've healed yourself, stupid octopus. Alright. To be honest, I know I'm replacing the golden halberd with the rivers of blood, but I don't know. The strike utility that the golden halberd gives me it's insane. Like at some point, there are certain regions in the game where the golden halberd just outmatches the rivers of blood katana that I have. Like in this case, this instance where you just need something that will deal super big damage without even trying. Anyway, yeah, there are some invisible bridges around over here, so you know, something to note. As you roll through that wall again, you receive a silver scarab. Basically speaking, you place it as a talisman and it improves your luck in the game. By luck I don't mean that now you're going to get better dodges and evades. No such thing. It just improves your luck in getting items. Anyway, we're just going to run straight towards that other open spot. It's weird that we have to balance in, you know, invisible bridges and walkways. It's amazing, but you know, it's something that we tend to have to do at all times. So yeah, there is that. Anyway, my thoughts on that aside, we need to continuously proceed on forward because we do have other regions to. We need to get to the consecrated snowfields. That's basically the whole premise and basis of this episode. It's to get to the consecrated snowfields. So we're just gonna go down on this path. Staying on the path will make sure that you do not fall off, in essence. And then you're gonna go inside this room. We're gonna pick this up. Of course, there was always going to be an ambush. And then you're gonna go back, turn, and just jump off. It's easy as you like. Now we get this hero's rune, and then there is this stupid octopus over here. So we're just going to make sure we rot breath it. That did absolutely nothing, so you know, happy days. And we're gonna refill our FP, and then we're gonna try again from over here. We don't want to jump down there because we will die. If we jump down there, we are going to get killed like immediately, like almost immediately. Oh no, we fell down here. That's not ideal. And I'm gonna have to find a way to deal with this on my own. You see, this is the problem that I don't like, because when you get down here, you have to deal with the octopus along with the vulgar militia, and yeah, we are dead. We are not surviving this. Yeah, so that was fun. Absolutely getting ganged, getting destroyed. Yeah, it's always fun to get ganged up on and have the living life beaten out of you. So happy days. Anyway, we're gonna start from scratch again. I've placed this so that we do not lose our runes as we are trying to go back for them. The reason why the beast eye keeps quivering is because, as I said, there is a boss in these catacombs, and once we beat them we can get the final beast. No, not the beast eye, we can get the final death root. We are not getting any beast eyes from anything over here. Anyway, I do not need to do anything else. Literally speaking, we've basically gotten everything. We just need to go back to where we died. Okay, let's align ourselves with that doorway and then just run down. There we go. We're gonna have to beat this one because he was always going to attack us, and then we're gonna jump down as easy as you like. Right, so we're gonna do this again. This time around we're just simply not gonna fall down. That's the simple goal. This time around we'll make sure we don't fall down to that hell trap. We're just gonna deal with everything from up here. And we're gonna jump up, and then we're gonna try do Flame of Frenzy. I'm not sure if this Flame of Frenzy is literally doing anything of importance, but we're gonna keep trying. Yeah, we also got mad. We also were able to prompt madness on ourselves. So. Anyway, we're just gonna have to try do the rot breath as well. Which I seem to have wasted on nothing. Absolutely nothing. Anyway, this is essentially speaking the definition of desperation. Oh no. Almost threw myself down. Anyway, in the height of my desperation, this is what we're going to do. Okay, my plans are not working, you guys. I'm just going to try and do something. I'm just gonna try do one last thing to see if it helps. Anyway, there we go. My runes. The riposte. We somehow killed the octopus together with the what's his face, the vulgar militias. Man, tough times. Another vulgar militia out. Alright, so we're gonna come up here and we're gonna open this. Now we're gonna go back to our Rivers of Blood katana. And we're just simply gonna run forward into the boss room. As easy as you like. Now the death root that you're looking for should be found inside here. So we're gonna bring out our mimic tier. Now the funny thing about this boss fight is you're going to be fighting against another mimic tier, so as you can see. So let's watch some mimic on mimic action. I wonder which mimic is better. Is it the stray mimic or my mimic? Oh, my mimic with the wonderful moves. Oh, stray mimic coming in hot, but my mimic was guarding against those attacks. Oh no. Stray mimic with a very good critical hit. Oh, and here comes my mimic with the wonderful attack. Oh no, the stray mimic decided to use a flask. Oh no. And another critical hit landed by the stray mimic. Okay, I'm assuming it's not going to be a fair fight because the stray mimic can actually use flasks to heal. Oh, what a nice lead for. Anyway, let's just double team him and destroy him. And we gather black flame Aman's ashes, and here comes the final death root that we wanted. And now we can go and turn this into the beast clergyman and finish his quest line as well. Now instead of being walked back to the entrance, what you're gonna do is instead you're gonna run out, turn to our left, and then just run up the stairs, get on top of this. There is nothing below, so there is literally no need to send it up and then roll down. And then you're gonna pick up the Spelldrake Talisman +2, jump down. Of course, this is the place which we were at. We're gonna rest at the site of grace to de-aggro everything. And then let's see, do we level up first? We are almost there. I think I'm gonna pop a rune item just to give myself the levels I need to level up. There we go. And then now I can welcome all of you to the consecrated snowfield. So this place is the absolute worst, but as you guys can see, there is a path and then there is some elevation changes like right here-ish, so to be careful not to die with those elevation changes. You're going to make those marks to allow us to evade those elevation changes. But yeah, this is essentially the consecrated snowfield. This is how it looks like. And yeah, it doesn't look like a fun place to be in. It's all misty and foggy, albeit the only place that is this misty and foggy is this upper region. There are some albanurics on riding wolves that are trying to shoot you down with arrows at every single turn. It's not fun. It's what I'll say. Oh yeah, there's also those electric bolts that are trying to kill you. Yeah, the consecrated snowfields, man, not fun at all. We're gonna go down here just so that we do not die to one of those steep elevation changes. There should be a site of grace over here. Right, we go here, we have one. Now, the more north we go to the consecrated snowfields, the more, what's it called? The more north you go, the less foggy or misty it becomes. But anyway, first things first, let's go get ourselves... You don't actually even need to do the elevation changes anymore, since we got the site of grace. We can now just simply get across this river and go pick the map for this region. And here we are. So the map fragment for the consecrated snowfield has been unlocked, and yeah, as you guys can see, we have so much to do over here. So there is a site of grace right here outside the Odina liturgical town, so that's where we shall be going. We just go pick up that site of grace, and then we can begin doing some small items here and there, just to complete this segment of this part of the episode. There we go. So now there should be a site of grace that we've missed up here, because there should be 3 of them. So there should be a site of grace like somewhere there that we've missed. But before we get to that site of grace, we're gonna go try trigger an invasion that is gonna give us an ancient dragon somber smithing stone, which will allow us to take one unique weapon, that is to +10, which is the maximum level, which is surprisingly something I've not done throughout the entire playthrough, which is insane, but it's something that we're going to also be doing in this playthrough, in this episode I mean. So in this river we should get invaded by Anastasia, but she is not invading us as of yet. So let's rest up a bit, and then let's go over here to the beast clergyman and hand over the last remaining death root, so that we can complete his quest line, which is amazing. We're going to have completed all of his quest lines in this one episode, which is, well, not in this one episode, we've completed his quest lines over time as we went all over the place in the world state trying to get the death roots for him. So it's awesome that we are able to do this at this point. Anyway, we're gonna hand over both death roots.
It is all consumed. Still, I am not sated. Not merely sated. America! Is this what it is to sin? Will things never be the same again? thanks for thy long labor, but I have done all I can in this land. Henceforth, mine appetite shall be my sole companion. Farewell.
Alright, we get the Ancient Dragon's Musician and Garang's Beast Claw. Alright, so we are done with his quest line. We are gonna go back to the Round Table Hold. And right in here we're gonna see if we can upgrade a spirit summon. So the spirit summon that we're going to be upgrading are going to be these fanged imp ashes, so we're gonna try to take them all the way to plus 6. I mean, I want to take them to plus 7, plus 8, plus 9 thereabout. I think that's going to be ideal. We need to do this so that we can solve the puzzle of what's it called, a tower. We need the imps to solve that puzzle, so yeah, plus 8 should be good enough, even plus 9 to be fair. So alright, so now I have the plus 9 fanged imp ashes, so we're gonna place them right there, so that once we need them, we're just going to summon them from there and, you know, move on. Right, so we're gonna go back to the hidden path of the Haligtree Grace, so that we can find that one lost site of grace that we missed along the way. It's literally the first site of grace you're supposed to pick up when you come to the consecrated snowfields. It's the one that you're now going to go pick up, and then we can go get Anastasia. We can go have Anastasia invade us, so that we can get the ancient dragon somber smithing stone and max out our rivers of blood katana. And man, in the next episode we're gonna be fighting a lot of things. It's going to be insane. Anyway, let's find this one this one site of grace that we can't seem to find. It's the only one that we need to get, and then we can proceed on forward ever so casually without any issues whatsoever. We're just looking for that site of grace, and once we find it, we will be essentially done. Yeah, I can't seem to find it. It is an important find, by the way, but I just can't seem to find it, you guys. Which, you know, is not ideal. I don't know. I mean, I can work from the inner site of grace and just wing it, but it would be easier. It would be easier for all of us if we could just work from the what's it called? It would be easier for us if we can work from this site of grace, but I just can't seem to find it. But I'm gonna give it one last crack. If you do not find it, then I'm just going to wing it. It should be somewhere here in the middle, which is insane because I'm not finding it, but Alright, let's just give it one last try. If you don't find it, then we just don't find it. We proceed on forward. I'm looking forward to that invasion with Anastasia more than anything else. So yeah, I have not had a max level weapon ever since I started playing this game, so it would be nice to have one. Let's see. Here we are. The site of grace then should be somewhere here, since going deeper was not working. I mean, yeah, look at that. This is a site of grace and it is extremely hidden out. It's insane. Anyway, we now have the three grace sites that we need. So now, basically speaking, all we need to do is, well, proceed on forward. Let's go get Anastasia, finish her off, and then proceed to the next part. We're just going to be doing some small fights here and there to round up the episode, so that in the next one I do not have to start the episode by doing small fights that we could have easily handled in this episode, essentially speaking. Okay, the invasion is beginning. We have been dismounted from our horse. These wolves are following an invisible scarab, like little puppies are known to do. Like if you've ever thrown a ball and you see how puppies just run after them, it's basically the same thing. Anyway, Anastasia, welcome back. You have been invading me this entire gameplay for some reason. Yikes. And there we go, Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. So we're gonna go back to the round table hold, and what we shall be doing essentially is getting our Rivers of Blood katana to max level, which we have been again waiting to do for the longest time possible.
You've no matter, it's out your own.
Anyway, I'm gonna strengthen armament, and there we go. Dragon, and there we are done, and we get an achievement from that little beeping sound you heard. That's an achievement for the God's Slayer armament, which is essentially an achievement you receive after you've taken one weapon to its maximum possible level. Right, so we now have a Rivers of Blood katana plus 10, which is literally the maximum level possible. Now we're going to go back to the first grace we've picked up, and I'm now going to go handle all the small fights left. Again, as I said, they're just small fights. We don't need to do much with them, apart from, you know, beat them up. So yeah, very stupidly small fights that we just need to go finish up. Yeah, this is the site of grace that I needed to start at, not the inner field one. So we're just going to handle the small fights here and there, finish off this episode, and then the next one we are going to, in the next episode we are going to be covering a ton load of content. And then yeah, and then we can see, hopefully we can finish up the consecrated snowfields in the next 2, maybe 3 episodes at max, and then we can leave and go to 3 more legacy dungeons, and then wow, and then we'll be basically finishing the game. It's insane. So I'm assuming we are going to probably have around this is probably going to be episode 58 if I'm not mistaken, so it means you're probably going to be having around 75 episodes of Elden Ring, give or take 75, 80. Yeah, 80 episodes sounds right. So there's a possibility we might be done with Elden Ring in the next 12 episodes, give or take. It's hard to estimate. It might be more than 12, it might be less than 12, but I'd say 12 to 15 episodes is around the ballpark of the episodes we're going to have left before we finish the game, which is insane. Anyway, right there we did the golden vow incantation, and yikes. Oh, yeah, so we did the golden vow incantation and the flame grant me strength. Again, those are aura buffs and body buffs. The golden vow is the aura buff and the flame grant me strength is the body buff. So doing those together, they stack up and they exponentially increase the amount of damage that you can do to your enemy, essentially speaking. Anyway, we have the next marking on the map, which is basically us going to find a catacomb, and this catacomb, essentially speaking, is where we shall be ending the episode at, and then we are going to start the next episode within these catacombs. Okay, and then we're going to go back. No, let's not go back first. We're going to run up. We're gonna turn around. There should be something over here that we were supposed to pick up. Can't seem to figure out what we're going to pick up, so we're just going to walk back to the grace, and then we're just going to go to the final marking. Alright, so this is where the final marking should be at. Just ignore those bolts. The page that is shooting those bolts, we're gonna deal with him in the next episode, if not the one after that, so nothing to concern ourselves with. Okay, here we are. There should be the opening of a catacomb right here, which I am not seeing. Here we go. So we're going to open this up. This is going to be one of the last few catacombs that we're doing in the game, like one of the very last ones. So these are the consecrated snowfield catacombs. We're going to pick up this site of grace, and this is where we're going to end this episode and pick up the next episode from. So there's still a lot that we haven't yet done in the consecrated snowfields, because there is a caravan that passes through there as well that we need to go invade, but I don't think that we should be doing it in this episode because it's already going to the 50-minute mark, and yeah, it's going to take a bit of time to do that. So we're just gonna stop over here. So I will catch you guys in the next one, where we take care of content properly. So stay safe, be smart, be kind, tell somebody love them today, and I shall catch all of you in the next episode. Bye guys.
Me.